Within a few weeks of scooping up Jane from the slums, we got word from one of her scouts that the aliens were moving something across the territories.
Keep your head down.
Big. We couldn't always count on these reports to be accurate, but from the description it sure sounded like a weapon to me. If it was really as big as Jane's guy claimed, it didn't matter where they were hauling it off to. We couldn't risk it. If we were going to lead the resistance, then we had to start acting like it. That meant taking the fight to them. Once we hit the ground, it was obvious we had made the right choice in coming after this thing. It was some kind of artillery piece, bigger than anything we had ever seen in Advent's arsenal. The aliens weren't expecting an attack, but the area was still crawling with Advent regulars providing security. I will go.
That seems reasonable. They patrol blindly ahead.
Move, move, move! I considered the possibility that we might be walking into an elaborate trap, but Advent had provided a prime target whether it was a setup or not. Letting it go wasn't an option at this point.
Will do.
I go where I am needed. I know where you are. Their patrol is coming. I will reposition.
Agreed.
Eyes open.
No one gets by me.
If we had had time to plan out something a little more subtle, Shen probably could have rigged the cannon's power source to overload once they eventually tried to use it. In this case, we always had our faithful X4 to fall back on.
Moving.
As you order, Commander.
Guide my hand.
Moving to designated coordinates.
To victory.
Scanning the area.
Scanning. Jane on board, I probably could have handed off command of the squad to her. But back then, I'll admit I was eager for action. The aliens had taken so much from us. There was something satisfying about returning the favor to them directly.
They found us!
We had to figure this cannon of theirs was meant to be pointed at us. I mean, there just wasn't anyone else out there worth hitting with a gun that big. The Avenger was the biggest threat on Advent's radar, and they had built a weapon worthy of shooting us out of the sky.
X-ray neutralized.
If they move, it's on.
I can cover it. I'll maintain my watch.
If the Avenger had been flight-worthy at the time, I might have suggested we try to steal Advent's new toy rather than destroy it. Would have made for a hell of a deck gun. Still, it's hard to describe how pretty it was when we finally lit that thing up.
I am watching.
Back in. It's killing time. On Overwatch.
Come get some!
Moving to Overwatch.
I loaded these cartridges myself. Little did we know that we would end up seeing another version of their cannon again in the future. And they almost got us with it too. But that's another story altogether. We are known to them.
top of my range!
Rover, haywire. I'll try not to break this one. The power source they're using to charge that gun is different than anything I've ever seen. We could be looking at the very latest and greatest in Advent tech. It's almost a shame to blow it up.
I stalk my prey. You must keep me resupplied.
On the move. Target eliminated.
This world is ours! changing their tactics!
Fire's getting close here!
Your power intensifies. I will tear you apart!
I go where you tell me.
I'm reloaded. Heading out. Come get some.
Watch the flanks! I'm taking fire!
I am on the move.
I need ammo to hunt.
We can no longer hide.
Let's rock! You won't escape my mark!
cleared the area. All we had to do now was plant the bomb.
Solid copy.
They're moving to flank me! A little woozy here!
Already there.
We planted the bomb on Advent's cannon. Now we just needed to get clear before the fireworks.
Will do.
Let's do this! In short order.
I can cover it.
I'm going for it.
Covering ground.
I'll lead the way.
You got it, Commander. On your order.
Fast as I can.
Just in time.
Heading home. I've had my fill.
I'm leaving the battle.
Coming up.
Boom! It was quite a show. I really can't describe it. Advent did everything they could to stop us, but we managed to see the job through despite taking some casualties. That explosion took out most of what Advent brought with them, but Shen still managed to salvage a few components to improve our gear.